Welcome to The Force Awakens. The movie starts with a commercial and something that looks like newscasting. Well, in this case, you are the one reading. Luke Skywalker is apparently the last Jedi. That's right, this fuckboy didn't train anyone in the last 30 years, and now he has vanished and is being searched for by his sister Leia, the General of the Resistance, with the support of the Republic. Hold on, wait a minute, something ain't right. Why is the Republic and the Resistance even separate? The good guys won at the end of Episode 6, so why is there a need for a Resistance when they could just merge into one since they fight for the same cause? The First Order searches for Skywalker too though, but all they want to do is destroy him. So it's a game of who gets to him first. Skywalker seems like a tool that mustn't fall in the wrong hands. An old friend of the Resistance has discovered a clue to Skywalker's whereabouts, and Leia sends her most daring pilot on a secret mission to meet him at Jakku. While Poe, the most daring pilot as described, is at Jakku with the old friend, he receives a device from him that contains a map that leads to Skywalker. Meanwhile, a droid, BB-8, is on a stroll getting to know more about the city of Jakku, I suppose. It is alerted to the incoming stormtroopers and quickly goes to inform Poe about it. Poe goes to see the incoming threat and tells the old friend to leave, but the old friend tells him to go instead. Wait, who should be leaving if not Poe, who's got the map that's supposed to start to make things right? Maybe Poe doesn't really know the importance of what he was given anyway. He heads for his ship that gets blasted, leaving him stranded. He gives the map to the droid and tells it to escape as far as possible. Poe then stays to blast the stormtroopers that weren't even noticing him. Come on, aren't you supposed to just run and escape instead? Why do you have to say, hey, it's me you're looking for, come get me? They don't even know you. Oh, I forgot. You're the most daring pilot. I see where that title comes from. One of the stormtroopers is obviously broken, seeing as he now has a mind of his own and gets nervous at the death of a fellow. Hasn't he always been trained and programmed to kill? There's really got to be a reason he's feeling like this at this moment. Maybe he wasn't programmed or trained like the others. Or could it be for some reasons we are yet to know about? Anyway, let's leave that for now. The old friend is captured and brought to Kylo Ren, who claims to know he has the map to Skywalker but still kills him anyway? Oh, Kylo Ren, he fucking has the map, and you just killed him instead of torturing him to know where it is? Are you dumb? Here comes the most daring pilot who blasts at Kylo Ren, but Kylo uses the Force to hold the blaster's bolt. Poe is captured. Perhaps the reason he stayed back anyway, so he can be captured. Why doesn't Kylo Ren kill Poe? But he killed the one who supposedly found the map? Well, it's the plot. Rey scavenges for parts and sells them for a living. She is in a desert when she hears the faint sound of BB-8 from afar, and quickly runs in its direction. Oh, she's got some Supergirl powers there. You know, the audible hearing thingy. Kylo Ren force tortures Poe and discovers the map is in the droid. Rey goes to sell some parts and takes the droid along. The alien buyer offers a lot in exchange for the droid, but Rey refuses. Although initially tempted, the broken stormtrooper comes to help Poe escape. Obviously, the reason he is broken, to help Poe, who would be captured, escape. Come on, save me this shit. They carelessly walk past other stormtroopers with nobody noticing them? Oh no. Are they invisible, or the stormtroopers don't recognize the man they just captured walking freely with a stormtrooper, even when they enter a ship and try to escape? Anyways, they escape, but their ship later gets hit and crashes. Finn, the name given to the broken stormtrooper, wakes up in the middle of a desert perfectly fine. Luckily, it's the same place the droid and Rey are. What? Considering the fact that the ship crashes randomly onto that planet and coincidentally falls exactly where the droid is? Well, it's the plot. Finn doesn't find Poe and sees only his jacket. He is thought dead. But who left the jacket for Finn anyway, considering that Poe was wearing the jacket? Maybe it's so that he can be recognized by the droid some minutes later, thus bringing him and Rey together. Ah, coincidence. A god seems to be helping them out anyway. Rey and Finn are attacked by the First Order, but they escape with the Millennium Falcon. How did they manage to even get to the ship without being hit at all? They are chased as they escape, and at a point, their ship's cannon gets stuck and Rey, a mere scavenger who's never been trained, performs a very rare stunt with the ship to kill an enemy. Finn asks her how she did that, but she says she doesn't know, and claims to have never left the planet before, but has flown ships. Wait, you don't know? And flown ships to where exactly if you never left the planet? Why the fuck is it called a ship? A while later, Han Solo walks into the ship after spotting and overriding the Millennium Falcon. Some two gangs spot the Falcon too and come for Han Solo, who has allegedly swindled them. Really? But if the Falcon could be easily spotted, why haven't the First Order spotted them and come for them? Or have they forgotten Finn and Rey escaped with the droid on the Falcon? Well, it's the plot. Han Solo tells Finn and Rey to hide, but takes the droid along with him for a reason no one knows. Hey, Han Solo, isn't that stupid considering the fact that everyone is looking for that droid? Arathar breaks loose and begins attacking and eating everyone, but takes Finn and delays eating him? What? Well, we don't need him to die yet. Rey saves him. She seems to know how to do many things for a mere scavenger. She even instructs Han Solo on how to control his ship? How and where exactly did you get all that knowledge? Or is that also another ability of yours aside from the Supergirl audible hearing? Han Solo takes them to see an orange alien at the cantina who would help them reach Leia. The orange tells them about a fight against the First Order, but all Finn wants to do is run. Why give a damn about a fight he knows nothing about anyway? He just escaped from the stormtroopers. It all makes sense that he wants to run. Rey would then hear a faint voice of her young self and goes in the direction of the voice, only to see Luke's lightsaber and have some awful experiences. The orange says the Force beckons onto Rey and tells her to take the lightsaber, but she leaves and says she doesn't want anything to do with this. She runs out of the cantina and heads... Where? Come on, you came to this planet with the fucking Falcon, and if you are to leave, you gotta get a ship, not run aimlessly into the forest, dummy. The First Order's general gives a speech similar to Hitler's, I suppose, and mentions something about it being the last day of the Republic. Oh yeah, there's something called the Republic. But where have they been? At least, it was mentioned during the newscasting that the Resistance has the support of the Republic. The First Order fires at the planets of the Republic with a powerful weapon, the size of a planet, and destroys them. Well, who needed support then if not the Republic? Finn runs back when he sees this and joins the mission to fight the First Order. Wait. How did you get convinced now you can win a war against the First Order, when all you wanted to do was run? The destruction convinced you? You gotta be kidding me. The First Order attacks them and Kylo Ren discovers that Rey is with the droid. Then he follows after her. Oh, I see the reason why you had to run into the forest in the first place, so Kylo Ren could meet you there. Funny. Well, it's the plot. Kylo Ren uses his powers and discovers that Rey has seen the map. Guess what he does? He takes her and tells the First Order fighters to forget the droid and that he has what they needed already. Wow. Isn't the reason for looking for the droid in the first place to prevent the Resistance from getting the map to find Skywalker? Then you leave all that because you got a girl who just saw an incomplete map? That's the dumbest thing ever. I'd never do that. They later get the droid to the Resistance and Leia discovers that the map is useless and incomplete. Wait, did I mention Poe is still alive? Yeah. He says he got thrown from the crash and woke up that night. You might want to doubt that, seeing that Finn almost died of thirst after some moments of waking up. How did Poe even get back to the Resistance base? Did he too wake up perfectly fine from a crash that bad? At the First Order's base, Kylo Ren tries to use the Force to get the map from Rey's head, but she resists him by some Force power she barely even knew anything about some moments earlier. Convenient. She then later uses the same Force to hypnotize a stormtrooper nearby to free herself. I like this girl. At the Resistance's base, they come up with a strategy to destroy the enemy's weapon, and Han Solo takes Finn to the First Order's base to lower their shields so the Resistance could penetrate. Finn doesn't know a thing about lowering the shields, like he claimed, but comes up with an idea on how he might be able to. And voila, here comes Phasma, who would help him to do just that. God is really working things together for their good, it seems. The shields get lowered and the Resistance's fleet penetrates to attack the weapon, which is being charged and is about to be fired. Han later calls on to his son, Kylo Ren, and begins to talk with him, trying to win him back. But Kylo Ren doesn't give a fuck about his compassionate father, kills him in no time. And he even says thank you. Chewie groans and fires his blaster at him, but the blaster that has always blown up the stormtroopers and killed them only seems to wound the almighty Kylo Ren. Ugh, lame. Kylo Ren then chases Finn and Rey into the woods. He soon knocks Rey unconscious and Finn enters beast mode. The only time Finn ever gets furious or willing to do anything is when it concerns Rey. Oh, poor lover boy. Kylo Ren beats Finn, and just as he tries using the Force to get Luke's lightsaber, Rey's Force overrides his. Oh, I'm really liking this used-to-be scavenger who is now pretty good at almost everything. They both fight for a while, and as Kylo Ren almost kills her, she closes her eyes to do what? I don't know. All I know is that Kylo Ren patiently waits for her in that position, maybe wondering, what's she up to? Come on, what are you waiting for? She suddenly becomes more powerful and defeats Kylo Ren. Then a rift occurs that separates both of them, and what I consider a miracle, Finn and the Millennium Falcon that helps them escape are on Rey's side of the divide. Really, a miracle. The Resistance finally destroys the First Order's planet and returns to their base. At the base, the R2-D2 suddenly comes on and has the other part of the map to find Skywalker. Wait, R2-D2 hasn't come on since Skywalker left, and it came back on now? Was it programmed to come on when the First Order's planet got destroyed or what? Oh, maybe because the Scavenger turned Supergirl is around. The map is now complete and they discover where Skywalker is. The Scavenger is at it again. She is the one who goes to find Skywalker. Holy shit. Rey never had any prior connection whatsoever with Luke. And was it not Leia and Poe looking for Luke? Well, it's the plot. Rey gets to Skywalker and shows him his lightsaber, in an awkward moment of prolonged silence. Well, it's the plot. And what do you think of this movie anyway? Leave a comment below. If you enjoyed this video, then give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you are yet to, for more reviews like this. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye.